This is the type of early season game you look forward to, an opportunity to make a statement in a top 10 showdown. It's the Georgia Bulldogs and the Ohio State Buckeyes. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Guys, I have checked in with the Bulldogs head coach. He said this is a crucial game on the road against a quality opponent. It means so much. Not only the college football playoff rankings, strength of schedule, and everything that goes into a matchup like this. This is the biggest challenge so far in their season. Guys?
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. The Buckeyes ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. Fielded in the end zone, it's Arrington. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Using his legs, it's Temple. He never had a chance to get it to the edge, and first play of the game, and you're already behind the sticks.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Great team defense on that one. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
And the running game has gone in the wrong direction. The offense tries to turn it around and go forward on third down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1.
And I think a lot of people are going to look at that drive, and first of all, the drive was awful. They're all going to look at the drive and say it was awful. But how about the giving up on third down? I mean, you got third and long.
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Rush right in his face. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. That was not on the opening script of plays. The turnover as the defense makes a play early. This offense has it with really good field position. From the red zone, it's Jackson. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
Well, I know it's early this season, but it's obvious already. This guy is a major weapon in this offense. Had 2 touchdowns in his first game. He's now on the board right now. What a difference maker and a playmaker he's going to be this season for this offense.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. Coming out with it, it's Arrington. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have that happen again. Oh, pressure's coming. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Hits inside, it's Jackson. While the Big Ten has expanded with this massive continent-wide geographical footprint, the Big 12 has been really shrewd in positioning and maneuvering for survival, and they look for opportunities to win on the field like they'll have today.
Yeah, and the Big Ten's kind of taking what the Big Ten wants and expanding and not really worried about anybody else. So if I'm the Big 12, I'm like, yeah, you ain't worried about me, but you're going to worry about me today and on the field, and I can make a statement and prove to some of the true blue bloods in the Big Ten.
I just love the stylistic matchup in this one too, right? You think about the Big Ten running the football, defense, physical, and then Big 12 wide open, up-tempo, air raid offense. This one's going to be fun.
Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. On fourth. He will be stopped short of the line to gain, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Low man wins. Defense that time on fourth down was expecting run, and you saw at the point of attack how they just dominated. There was nowhere for that guy to go. Defense wins the down. They give it back up now to their offense.
Looking for a gap. It's Temple. Got the first down. He makes the stop at the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 15, and they've got it in plus territory. It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. Fresh set of downs going up top. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Handoff from the gun. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Let's take a little step back and have a look at Georgia. What does the top 5 ranking mean for week 1? Optimism, hope, maybe, David, an excuse for the other team's fans to rush the field if they knock you off.
Well, it means, first of all, absolutely nothing, because preseason rankings don't show up anywhere at the end of the season, but it means this team is talented. It means they're thought of highly. They got to go earn it, Jesse, and it starts today, but the talent obviously is all over the field.
The number in the preseason rankings means absolutely nothing. You saw Florida State recently start in the top 10. They won 2 games by the end of the year. So you've got to go earn it. Yes, you're talented. Yes, a lot of eyeballs are going to be watching you, and people are really excited. You've got an opportunity to do things really, really that are special this season, but you've got to earn it on the field.
Now on the move. Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time.
First down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. On the move. It's a fumble on the play. The offense very fortunate to get that ball back.
Man, this is why you practice 5 points of pressure with the football. You cannot put the ball on the ground. Doesn't matter how many defenders are around you or how hard you get hit. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win games.
Turning to the running game here on 3rd and goal. Knocked down in the backfield 2 yards behind the line.
Well, decision time right now for the head coach because the opponent is way out.
Guys, they're going to pass on taking the short 3 here and trying to get the touchdown, and this is a pretty big gamble. Wants to pass. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And he makes the extra point. That drive covered 57 yards for the touchdown, and they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. He'll bring it out. It's Glover. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Taylor wants to throw it. Out wide right, it's Glover. He's out past the 35. Runs through a man. He might have some space. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the first down. They'll mark it right at midfield. And the Buckeyes come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. The quick game. They'll make the stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that'll bring us to the end of the first quarter. Absolutely nothing settled, deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. That first quarter set the standard, and we hope we get a lot more of that here in the second. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Making the adjustment on the play. Fighting off the defender. And again finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run it up the middle, try different things to see what you do.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, and after not getting any sacks a week ago, we knew...
Guys, look at this. You're surprised. They're going to gamble and go for it here on fourth down. Got to make the play on fourth. Unloads to the wideout. Holds on, it's Johnson. And they stop him short. Complete the pass, but no first down. The give on the counter. Found a little crease and turned that into a productive run.
And the quarterback knew that that counter run play was going to be successful. He did a nice job counting the box before the snap. He knew he had good numbers. He knew he had good angles and blocking. So that is a green-lit play from the get-go. Hand it off, go make your hits.
Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Breaks free, and he might be gone. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. Georgia going up tempo. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Working the big fella downfield and outside. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. He's looking to throw. Here comes the heat. And he gets rid of it.
And you see this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Plows his way ahead. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. And the Dogs pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at second and goal. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Motion from the wide receiver. They want to run this quarterback. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. A third and goal, and this defense feeling energy from the crowd. He'll be stopped short, could not drive his way into the end zone, and now they're faced with fourth and goal.
Second quarter might not be gamble time, but inside the 3, Palmer, I've got the green light. I'm going for this.
I am too, and you're essentially running a 2-point play here, right? You've got a play you practice all week long. That's the play you dial up right here.
Trying to pound their way in. And he's not even going to come close to the marker on fourth down.
Man, what a great job by this defense. Never giving up, man. Gave up some yards, get inside their own one on 4th and goal. And what did they do a good job of? Getting pushed, man. The big boys getting in the backfield, getting penetration, not letting a hole even open up, and they get the big 4th down stop.
Right side, it's Jackson. Across the 25, he's got room. He's loose on the right. Past the 30. He's at the 10. And he scores! Touchdown, Ohio State!
Do I run the ball here? Am I a little conservative? I don't want to get a safety. What? Absolutely not. I'm going to play pitch and catch, and my guy's better than yours. Outruns everybody the length of the field. 99 yards for the big touchdown reception.
He'll bring it out. It's Arrington. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Looking down the middle. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on 1st down. 2nd down coming up. It would have been a high-level play, but it's a play this quarterback expects to be able to make when he has a guy open.
And these quarterbacks start practicing and doing 7-on-7 and having quarterback coaches when they're like 7 years old, 8, 9 years old now. So even when they don't have wide open wide receivers, you still expect them to
know where to go, and the ball is loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Well, defenses get excited when they see the quarterback in an empty backfield like that. They know, hey, I'm not going to have to beat a running back or a tight end to get there. If I get to him, I might have an opportunity to knock this thing loose, and that's exactly what happened for the defense.
Under pressure. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The Buckeyes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Taylor wants to throw. Moves to his right. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeye! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. Fielded in the end zone. It's Arrington. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Wants to throw on first. Escapes the pressure to his right. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. The Dogs moving quickly to the line. Drops back on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Complete in the middle. Just what they were looking for, a huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. From the red zone, looking for a man. Makes a grab. And that's where they'll mark him, but a chunk play, and they pick up a 1st down. And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before halftime. Timeout signaled for by the Buckeyes. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. with the run on 1st and goal. Tackle behind the line, and he'll lose one on the play. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Tries again to get it in. Stopped right there.
Unsuccessful 2nd down, and now I'm immediately thinking, I got a little bit more than I want, so what are my pass plays? What am I going to get into here offensively? Try to have success on 3rd down.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9. And they're going to try this on 4th down. They need a full 5 yards to get it into the end zone, but they'll go for it on 4th down. He's looking to pass. He wants it all. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't work it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work.
Oh, that stings, man. You did a great job calling the play. You got your guy open. Everything was executed perfectly. And the ball hits him in the hands, and he just can't bring it in. Man, those are tough ones. Those are tough to swallow.
Just enough time for one final play of the half. There he goes. The 50. He's at the 40. The 20. Touchdown, Buckeyes. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. What a game he's had. 3rd touchdown of this one, and 5 on the season.
I gotta tell you, this offense has done some really good things here in this 1st half, and that was so critical. Scoring on their last possession of the half, they're padding.
Oh, they block it. He picks it up. Remember, he can take it back. He takes it all the way back for the 2. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We start with a look at Northern Illinois, taking on the number 18 team, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. And it's Northern Illinois, able to escape with a 3-point victory. Talk about an upset, pushing them to 1-0 on the short season.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19.
And as we check in on these notable matchups this week, we're reminded of just how meaningful every week in college football truly is.
They'll open the 2nd half with a run. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on 1st down. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Taylor wants to throw it. Right down the middle. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. He didn't get a lot on the return, but man, did he set his offense up at the 30. The snap wants to throw to start this drive. Rush is on. At the 20, he's got space. And he's knocked down. They'll mark it at the 15. It's a 1st down in the red zone. Defense in press coverage. Press center downs going to the air. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Georgia comes quickly to the line.
How about this defense coming out aggressive on 1st down? They're in the red zone. They're like, no, we're going to take...
Touchdown, Georgia! And they take it in for 6 more points. Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step 1. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step 1 accomplished.
They're all over him. He goes in for the 2, and now they've got it down to 10. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with a 21-yard touchdown pass. And he'll bring it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. That lead is now 10, down to a two-possession game, and it's on this offense to try to stretch it back out. Taylor wants to throw. Quickly out to the tight end.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on the field.
Man, that quarterback can go. Just another guy in another system all across college football. All quarterbacks nowadays, they got so much speed, it's ridiculous.
Man, I'm telling you, that has to be exhausting for the defensive lineman trying to chase down guys like that.
It's silly because even...
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
I got to be honest, I don't know if I've ever seen a defense contain this quarterback the way this defense has in this game today. Multiple sacks. They have been so disruptive. Multiple guys up front winning their one-on-ones. You got to give the D coordinator a ton of credit. He has dialed up the perfect plays in the perfect moments, and they have made this guy's life a living nightmare today.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Look out! Fires to the big fella. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45.
It's a nice play call there. You've got two-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Play action on first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus. The Buckeyes will snap it on 1st and 10. Go. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
Lost yardage leaves them looking at 2nd and 14. And the RPO got it. Still on his feet. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. And the Buckeyes have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Out wide left, it's Johnson. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line. Pulls it in. He stopped short of the goal line, couldn't find his way in, and it'll bring up 4th and goal. Changing the routes with his receiver. Taylor wants to throw it. Touchdown, Ohio State. Fitted in the window for the score. He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss.
Number 96, set to kick off.
He'll bring it out. It's Arrington. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Fresh set of downs going up top. Rush right in his face. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. And the Bulldogs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Oh, pressure's coming. Throwing on the run. Wide open, he makes the catch. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move.
And this offense chooses aggressiveness, man. 3rd down and short, a lot of people think run, be physical. I got 4 downs. They say no, bro. I know your defense is going to be aggressive.
There he goes. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. Touchdown, Bulldogs! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. First half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
They've got the 2-point conversion, and now they trail by only 9. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the finisher coming on that 42-yard touchdown toss. On the move from inside his 5. He steps out of bounds just across the 20 at the 21. Decent starting field position here. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Oh, he's got some space. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. And we've reached the end of the 3rd, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. So 1st down will open up the final period. They're going to ride this running back. Could be an alley. Made a defender miss. The 20. Touchdown, Buckeye. Rolled into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up. He scores for the 5th time in this game.
David, this This guy's showing us everything he's got in his toolbox. Between the tackles, running outside, the elusiveness, the vision, the speed, the patience. And with that home run, now has over 200 yards rushing in this game.
And there's nothing more frustrating than a guy that just keeps coming and keeps coming. They keep feeding him, and he keeps breaking tackles. He keeps making big plays. This defense has had absolutely no answer for that stuff.
From deep, it's Arrington. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Here comes the Georgia offense, ready to go on the attack. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot, and now let's see if they can pull this one out. First play of this drive. Can't hold on in the face of the contact.
And this is going to fall on the quarterback's shoulders here in the fourth quarter. You're trailing. It's a close game. You are going to have to complete some balls. You're going to have to make some big-time throws in small windows under duress if you're going to bring your team back and will.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. The number one job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap. Try and figure out which people on defense are going to be rushing the passer. Right now, this offense just looks confused up front.
Here comes the heat. And he never had a chance.
Well, the offense got themselves into trouble. They're back in their own end. It's an obvious passing situation, so the defense is just pinning their ears back, and they're trying to get after him. They could not allow him to escape, step up, get rid of the football. They take a sack very close to the goal line.
Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Under pressure. And it's picked off for the third time today. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. And if they can find the end zone here, that might be all she wrote. First and goal. Tough run here. It's Jackson. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And the stomping has commenced. He's in the house for the 6th time in this game.
What a difference a change of scenery makes, right? I mean, they went into a hostile environment. They lost their first game, but they've rebounded beautifully. And I think coming back, playing in front of their home crowd really has impacted this game, and it's gotten them back to 500.
That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. Deep in the end zone, it's Arrington. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Bulldogs offense is on the field, ready to get this drive cranked up. We've certainly seen better performances from this group. You have to hope that they'll grow from this, but this is going to be one that they're going to kick themselves over for a while. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. The snap sets up to throw. Incomplete. Big fight for the ball, but it falls to the ground.
And it's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays. This offense has got to do something, and they got to do it quick.
Rush is on. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
And I tell you what, this defense, they've heard all about how great this quarterback is. They came in today with a mission, with a purpose. They've been flying around, harassing him, and making life so hard on this offense.
Now 3rd and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And the defense gets home with the pressure and knock him down for a loss, but there are penalty markers down. Let's sort that out. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Offense set on 1st down. He wants to throw it. Trying to beat the D deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. And the incompletion brings up a 2nd down for this offense. Looking to throw, and they need a bunch. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. Georgia going up tempo. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Going for it all. Catch and stride inside the 15. Just what they were looking for, a huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. From the red zone, looking for a space. And he's got it! Touchdown, Bulldogs! Lining up for the PAT. Right down the middle. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. On the return, it's Glover. Makes a move. He's got it out. Comes the 2-point try. Taylor wants to throw. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's a way to make a stand.
I love the coverage by the defense right here. Great job getting up in their space. Nothing easy down here for a 2-point conversion. The interception was just gravy.
They'll try to follow that last touchdown with an onside kick. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done. They'll start this drive at their own 48. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. They're all over him. Turning it on. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening.
Man, that's so frustrating. And it happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like pass. He pulls it down, and he's gone. Just like that, chewing up yards. So much speed, so hard to stop.
They've got it at the 36 on 1st and 10. Fresh center downs going to the air. He'll loft one deep down the left side. He caught it. They will score! Touchdown, Dogs!
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a two-play drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Whistle sounds, but they get the timeout called just before the delay of game. They'll take this opportunity to talk things over on the sideline. Tells the run, wants to pass. Time to take a shot. Upstairs to make the catch. Turns it on down the left side. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Ohio State. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. My philosophy on going for 2 is only when you have to. Taylor wants to throw it. Left side is Glover. Into the end zone for the 2-point conversion as they extend the lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Takes the handoff. It's Temple. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one.
And I think this offense is all but surrendered, right? Like they're down so much. They need to be throwing the football. They want to score a bunch of points to get back in this game, but they got to find something moving forward, man. This was a rough day. This was not a great offensive performance. They got to bounce back the next opportunity, the next moment, because today, oof, it was not a good day.
Long way to go on second down. From the gun. Look out! Stands in and takes the hit. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Ohio State calls its second timeout. And they'll still have one timeout left at their disposal. And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the fourth down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. They're going to get him for a safety. Tried to make something out of nothing and still got stuck for the 2.
And that's one the quarterback just has to learn from. When you're backed up like that, you've got to be able to get rid of the football. And I know he's got to scramble. He's trying to break out to the right-hand side to see if something positive can happen. But all that pursuit is coming after him. He needs to throw that thing away, live to play another play, but instead gives up the big safety.
First play of the drive comes from the 41. Finds a crease. It's Jackson. He's got enough. Flying down the right side. He's at the 10. To the house. Touchdown, Buckeye. Into the end zone for the 7th time in this game.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
Taylor wants to throw. Just got rid of that one.
Well, every coordinator has a couple of two-point plays in his back pocket. They dialed one up there. They didn't get it. Let's see how that affects the outcome of this one.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He gets a block. Out of bounds at the 43, and he took that one back not too far from midfield. Great job by the return team. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. Wants to throw one first. Rush right in his face. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. Timeout is called by the defense. 19 ticks remaining. The Bulldogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, gonna throw it. He wants a big play here late. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
PAT unit on the field. Splits the uprights. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. Fielded in the end zone, it's Glover. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Making the adjustment. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Oh, pressure's coming. Blasted as he lets it go. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.